Hello everyone, welcome to statistic and probability session. So today's session will be moving towards to understand the one proportion Z test, which is the famous distribution test in a statistic. Basically, it's depend upon the two things or one thing you can take as like it's depend upon your mean and a standard deviation. This is the two particulars area it will depend. That first one is just now I told. The first one is your mean, MEAN, mean. So one is for mean and another one is which is we are going towards to the thing. So basically one it's used for the mean and the other purpose for the your G test that will be your standard deviation. So the next one will be your standard deviation. Standard, I just give you the short form standard SD, standard deviation for that. So basically whenever we use this thing, it is used for do the tables on the map on that the corresponding, like whenever we have the stage, the mapping will be in that way, like it will be find out the way to go give the things where we have the values, like the Z values will be there. So this will be your Z values and then this will be your probability, like this particular areas you need to go with the probabilities because it's depend upon your probability in statistic, and then you can go ahead to the find out the values on that. And one thing remember, whenever we go with the Z values, you can go ahead with the positive values as well as if you want to go ahead with the negative values also, you can go ahead with the negative values. So this two will be there for the particular Z test on that. And there is a formulas to find out this particular values, like whenever we used it to find out the things, we can go ahead with this particular formulas what we call it. So this will be for your x of union and this particular area where we use it to find out the Z test on that. So that is what our Z test is work for, or Z test is used for that particular things on that. So this is how you need to go ahead and check the things and check the go ahead to use this particular proportion on that. So basically whenever we use this particular things on that and this particular things for that particular areas, we use this particular things. So that's what it's used for your this particulars areas where we use this particular things on that. And this is the word how you use the G test in one proportion. Why we they call the one proportion or we call a one proportion? The main reason, whenever we use this G test, the proportion will be depend upon your mean and standard formal. So it will be giving you the particular test where we use this particular things on that, and there whatever the things will be there, we can go ahead and check with that. And the database, that is the main important thing. Whenever you work with this particular Z test on 1% just test or any test, it will be T test or it will be F test, it will be any type of test, it's depend upon the database. The database will be the most important part, play a role in that. So whenever we use this database test, the database will be giving you the particular things where we'll be taking the values and then that value will be putting on that particular area. So that will be like the database is giving us the things where we can take the values and then we can work on that particular area. So in this, what happen when you use this Z test, it will be depend upon your accuracy and depend upon your the things where we can go ahead and check with that the database is proper or not. And analysis, if you do the analysis, we use this different type of test on that. I hope you're clear with the Z test, and now you understand I think the other test as well, like T test, F test and Z test. We can understand that the variety of tests was there for as a data analyst. Now this is our time to work to do this, because now you are familiar with all type of the things where you work with the different type of regression model, test model, theorem. Now you need to work on the thing as a data analytics. You need to compare the things where it will be the more accuracy, where it will be the more differentiability, where it will be more giving you the more accuracy level on that. So in the next session we'll be seeing a little bit the configuration or difference between your T test and a Z test, how it will be differ on the both purposes. Thank you.